Hello everyone, in this video we'll cover the vocabulary of Skillful 3, third edition. This is Unit 1. Let's begin. Turn to page 8. Aesthetic. Aesthetic. Aesthetic is connected with beauty and the study of beauty. Example. The room has an aesthetic design with soft colors with simple furniture. She chose the painting because of its aesthetic appeal. The garden's aesthetic arrangement of flowers was pleasing to the eye. You can read the rest of the examples by yourself. Innovative or innovative. Innovative or innovative means a new way of doing something, or a different way of doing something, or a better way of doing something compared to the existing ones. An innovative approach to language teaching, or the company introduced an innovative product that changed the market. She came up with an innovative solution to the problem. His innovative ideas helped the team succeed. Read the rest by yourself, please. Principle. Principle means the basic idea that a plan or system is based on. Example, the general principle is that education should be available to all children up to the age of 16. You can say something is based on a principle, be based on a principle. Or you can say basic principle, fundamental principle, or guiding principle of something. The principles of French law, for instance, or on a principle. The project worked on the principle that each person's experience was equally valued, or the principle behind something, the principles behind government policies. You can lay down a principle or establish a principle, or you can say a principle applies to something. For example, the same principle applies to all kinds of selling, or the principle underlying something. What are the principles underlying this form of treatment? Thorough. Thorough means including every possible detail. Thoroughly is the adverb. Examples. She did a thorough job cleaning the house, leaving no spot untouched. The teacher gave a thorough explanation of the topic. So thorough means complete. Unobtrusive. Unobtrusive means not easily noticed. The staff are trained to be unobtrusive. The lamp has an unobtrusive design that blends into the room. He made an unobtrusive entrance, so no one noticed him. Gadget. Gadget means a small, useful, and cleverly designed machine or tool. Example, he bought a new kitchen gadget that slices vegetables quickly. The small gadget can charge your phone in minutes. She loves trying out the latest tech gadgets. Gimmick. Gimmick means a trick or a stunt or something unusual that you do to make people notice someone or something, used to show disapproval. Advertising gimmicks. The new app felt too gimmicky with all its flashy features. The store's gimmicky ads didn't appeal to many customers. He avoided buying the product because it seemed gimmicky. Headset. Headset is a set of headphones, often with a microphone attached. The students used headsets to listen to the online lecture. She bought new headsets for gaming with better sound quality. The pilots wear headsets to communicate with the control tower. Kit. Kit means electronic equipment, especially computers and computer software. The new kit includes wireless keyboard and gaming headset. Or the DIY electronics kit includes all the parts to build your own robots. She bought a camera kit that comes with extra lenses and a tripod. Go to page 10. Come up with something. Come up with something means think of an idea or an answer. Is that the best excuse you can come up with? We've been asked to come up with some new ideas. She had to come up with a new idea for the project. He always comes up with creative solutions to problems. Complex. Complex means complicated, not simple. A complex system of highways or highly complex process. Or the math problem was too complex for the students to solve quickly. Device. Device means gadget, a machine or tool that does a special job. A device for doing something. A device for separating metal from garbage. Device to do something. The company makes devices to detect something, for example, detect carbon monoxide. Or a handheld device, an electronic device, a mechanical device, a simple device, a medical device. Feature. Feature is a part of something that you notice because it seems important, interesting, or typical. Airbags are a standard feature in most new cars. Feature of main feature, important feature, significant feature, or distinguishing feature of something. Figure something out or figure someone out means you work out and you understand what has happened. For example, you think about a problem or situation until you find the answer, until you understand what has happened. So you work it out. Figure out how something happened, figure out what happened, figure out why it happened. Examples, can you figure out how to do it? If I have a map, I can figure it out. Functional. Functional is the opposite of operational or the decorative. When something is functional, it is working correctly, and also it is designed to be useful rather than beautiful and attractive. The chair is functional and comfortable. Is the device still functional? The toolkit is very functional, means useful. Measure. Measure means to find the size, length, or amount of something using standard units such as inches, meters, etc. You can measure somebody for something or measure something in something else, like we can measure the energy that food provides in calories. You can talk about measuring jug or measuring cup or measuring tape. She used a ruler to measure the length of the paper, for instance. You need to measure the ingredients carefully for the recipe. Operate. Operate. Operate means to use and control a machine or equipment. You can say operate in or operate at. Check that the equipment is operating in a safe manner. Page 11. Evaluate. Evaluate means assess, to judge how good or how useful or how successful something is. You should be able to evaluate your own work. She will evaluate the test results tomorrow. The manager needs to evaluate the new software. Pioneer. Pioneer means to be the first person to do, invent, or use something. She aims to pioneer new techniques in renewable energy. The company plans to pioneer innovative technologies in healthcare. He helped pioneer the use of drones for agricultural monitoring. Vertical. Vertical means pointing up in a line that forms an angle of 90 degrees with a flat surface. Example, a vertical line, the vertical axis of a graph, vertical window blinds, vertical cliff, vertical climb, vertical drop. The building has a vertical design with tall, straight lines. Page 14. Artificial. Artificial. Artificial is the opposite of natural. When something is artificial, it is not real. It is not made of natural things. So we can say it is fake or false, like artificial flowers, artificial light, artificial hair. Computer generated. Computer generated means made automatically using computer programs. The movie features stunning computer-generated effects. The artist created a computer-generated image for the project. The game includes computer-generated landscapes and characters. Feedback. Feedback is advice, criticism, etc. about how successful or useful something is. You can say provide feedback on something or give feedback on something. You can receive feedback on something. You can ask for feedback on something. For example, try to give each student some feedback on the task. She received positive feedback on her presentation. The teacher gave feedback on the students' essays. They asked for feedback on the new design. Layer. To make a layer of something or put something down in layers. She will layer the paint to create a deeper color. She decided to layer the toppings on the pizza. He layered the fabric to make the quilt warmer. Similarity. Similarity is the opposite of difference. Similarity means likeness. If there is a similarity between two things or two people, means they are similar in somewhere, they are alike. Similarity between, similarity to, similarity of, or similarity in, or similarity with. There are similarities with German, though Yiddish is a distinct language. Simulation. Simulation is the activity of producing conditions which are similar to real ones, especially in order to test something or the conditions that are produced. A computer simulation used to train airline pilots. Simulation of. A simulation of a rainforest environment. The pilot used a flight simulation to practice landing. The science class did a simulation of a volcanic eruption. Three-dimensional. Three-dimensional means having or seeming to have length, depth, and height. We have two-dimensional and three-dimensional structures. The sculpture is three-dimensional and can be viewed from all sides. They created a three-dimensional model of the building. Train here means teach somebody. To teach someone the skills of a particular job or activity, or to be taught these skills. Train somebody in something. All staff will be trained in customer service skills. Train to do something. She's training to be a doctor. Train somebody to do something. Employees are trained to deal with emergency situations. Train as. Nadia trained as a singer. Page 18. Measurement. Measurement means the length, height, etc. of something. You can talk about waist measurement, chest measurement, leg measurement. For example, what's your waist measurement? You can take measurements or make measurements. Take measurements of the room before you buy any new furniture. Take somebody's measurements. It means you go to the tailors and they just measure your size to make some clothes for you. The assistant took my measurements and showed me what was available in my size. Element. Element means part, one part or feature of a whole system, plan, piece of work, etc., especially one that is basic or important. Element of honesty is a vital element of her success. Element in, the primary element in the country's economy. Important element, key element, essential element, or vital element in something. Environmentally friendly or environment friendly means not harmful to the environment, synonym of eco-friendly. So eco-friendly and environmentally friendly are synonyms. Cycling is very environmentally friendly. Environmentally friendly holidays. Is there such a thing as an environmentally friendly car? Flexible. Flexible is the opposite of rigid. Flexible is the opposite of inflexible. So something that is flexible can be bent or be bent easily. Shoes with flexible rubber soles. The flexible hose can bend around corners easily. She used a flexible straw to drink her smoothie. The yoga mat is made of flexible material for comfort and support. Image. Image means picture. Picture of an object in a mirror or in the lens of a camera. Example, she showed me an image of her new puppy. The book had a colorful image on the cover. He saved the image from the website to his computer. Industrial. Industrial is related to industry or the people working in it. You can talk about industrial production, industrial output, industrial development, industrial growth, industrial conflict, industrial dispute, industrial unrest, or industrial accident or industrial injury. Classic. Classic means admired by many people and having value that has continued for a long time. But in your book, classic means traditional. A classic style of art or clothing is attractive in a simple traditional way. For example, she chose a classic navy suit for the ceremony. Process or process. It has two pronunciations. So process, process. A series of actions taken to perform a particular task or achieve a particular result. Simpler design and manufacturing processes. Page 19. Alter. Alter means to change or to make someone or something change. She decided to alter her dress to make it shorter. So alter means change. You can alter the settings on your phone to adjust the brightness. The company had to alter its plans due to budget cuts. Contrast. Contrast is a difference between people, ideas, situations, things, etc. that are being compared. You can say contrast between, contrast with, or by contrast, in contrast, or you can use some adjectives with it. You can say in stark contrast to something, in marked contrast to something, in sharp contrast to something. Eventually. Eventually means after a long time or after a lot of things have happened. After a long wait, the bus eventually arrived. If you keep practicing, you will eventually get better. They were lost, but they eventually found their way home. Fly in the face of something. Fly in the face of something means to be the opposite of what most people think is reasonable, sensible, or normal. He likes to fly in the face of convention. His decision to quit his job flies in the face of common sense. Ignoring the doctor's advice flies in the face of good health practices. The new rule flies in the face of everything we have been taught. Income. Income is the money that you earn from your work or that you receive from investments, the government, etc. So income is similar to salary. On an income, people on higher incomes should pay more tax. Income from something, income from savings, income from pensions, or low-income families, a source of income, loss of income. You can have an income of, for example, $100 per year. Provide an income, generate an income, increase an income, supplement or add to your income. You can say your income rises, increases, or goes up, or your income falls or goes down. Extract. Extract means to pull out, to remove an object from somewhere, especially with difficulty. You'll have to have that tooth extracted. The dentist had to extract my wisdom tooth. They used a machine to extract water from the flooded basement. Off the top of your head. Off the top of your head means you say it immediately without thinking carefully about it or checking the facts. Just off the top of my head, I'd say there were about 50. Off the top of my head, I'd say there are about 50 students in the class. I can't give you exact numbers off the top of my head, but I'll check later. Off the top of his head, he suggested a few places to visit in the city. I don't know the answer off the top of my head, but I can look it up. Not ring true. Ring true or not ring true means if something does not ring true, you do not believe it, even though you're not sure why. The phrase ring true means to seem genuine, authentic, or believable. When something rings true, it feels accurate or trustworthy based on intuition or experience. Examples: his explanation rings through to me, means the explanation feels convincing or believable. It was a possible explanation, but it didn't quite ring true, means I didn't believe it. Her story about the event rings true to everyone who is there. The advice my grandmother gave me still rings true today. His apology didn't ring true, so people didn't believe him. Status or status means prestige, respect, and importance that someone or something is given. His job gives him high status in the company. The doctor's status in the community made people respect him. Substitute. Something new or different that can be used instead of something else. So substitute means replacement. You can say substitute for something else. You can use yogurt as a substitute for sour cream in the recipe. If you don't have brown sugar, white sugar can be a substitute. He found a substitute teacher when his regular teacher was absent. Interact. Interact means people talk to each other or work together and communicate with each other. Interact with someone. The students will interact with their classmates. She likes to interact with customers. Page 27. Insight. Insight is a sudden, clear understanding of something or part of something, especially a complicated situation or idea. Insight into something. Give somebody insight into something. The article gives us a real insight into the causes of the present economic crisis, or provide insight into. The research provides new insights into the way we process language. Her book gave me new insight into the history of the city. The expert provided valuable insight during the discussion. Nap, a short sleep during the day. Have a nap, take a nap. An afternoon nap, a short nap, a quick nap, a 2-hour nap, a 20-minute nap, a power nap, or a cat nap. Nod off. Nod off means to begin to sleep, usually when you do not intend to and are sitting somewhere. I missed the movie because I kept nodding off. As the speaker droned on, only the occasional nudge from my husband kept me from nodding off. Non-rapid eye movement, or NREM, means sleep is one of the two main types of sleep. The other type is rapid eye movement, or REM sleep, but this one is NREM sleep. Is characterized by lack of rapid eye movement, so there is no eye movement here. And deep rest. It includes stages of sleep where the body is in a deep state of rest, allowing for physical recovery and growth. And we have lower brain activity in non-rapid eye movement sleep, means brain activity is slower compared to REM sleep. And it is dreamless sleep. Although dreaming can occur in this type of sleep, it is less vivid and memorable than in REM sleep. This type of sleep plays a crucial role in overall health, including physical restoration and memory consolidation. Example, during NREM sleep, the body repairs itself and recovers from daily activities. Slumber. Slumber means to sleep. The baby fell into a deep slumber after a long day of playing. After the long hike, we enjoyed a peaceful slumber in our tent. The cat curled up in the sun for a cozy afternoon slumber. Thank you so much. This is the end of this video. Keep learning. See you next time. Bye-bye.